Viewers, and welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. Working on the 2005. It's the Cadillac, it's the Escalade, it's got the leather, and the 6.0, and this guy wants to be cool. And by that, I mean his AC's not working. So, my boy Josh, he checked it out for me the other day and said the lines underneath the vehicle are leaking. And they're kind of an expensive fix on this, and this is just the guy's winter beater. I think we had this in some other videos where we did some brake work and stuff on it. So I went on to www. and went to these folks right here, Auto Cooling Solutions on the Amazon. I got us one of these. It's your classic BK7055. It's just a rear line block off kit. We've shown on other videos how to block it off universally, but oftentimes if I can get just these adapters, we will, because these are way easier to install and they look way nicer, and they also give the person the option of going back, so to speak. If they want to fix it and just put rear lines on it, they certainly can. So we're just going to unhook the high pressure liquid line that runs to the back, and then the low pressure return that comes back up here from the rear, and block them off with these block offs and washers provided. I seen a couple kits on the Amazon. This was a more expensive choice, but I had the better reviews, so let's see if it works as stated. So this is where the high pressure, yes, this is the high pressure that goes to the rear. And this vehicle is pretty clean, so I'm thinking this stuff will come apart okay. I'm hoping so anyways. It should be discharged. We probably should check that first. We'll check that by doing this. Yep, it's discharged. I was pretty sure Josh said it had a good sized leak, so shouldn't be anything in the system. So we'll take this one off. And then we'll go like that, I suppose. And before we get too crazy, we'll make sure that this looks like it's gonna line up on there just nicely. Look at that. That's pretty handy. This did come with its own sealing washer. Seems to fit well and stick above where it needs to. Now there's probably a washer in here already. There is. So we're going to slip that off. Let me go get a little screwdriver for us. So we'll just take the old washer off right there. We're going to keep the new washer on here. Slip that little guy right on. And then it came with a bolt. And I believe, we don't need the nut because it is threaded. I think the other, so I left the washer. I'm going to use the washer and the bolt here. Stick that baby on here like so. Like I said, when I was checking on the Amazon, there was some other block off kits that were like 12 or 13 bucks, but they had a lot of negative reviews as far as not functioning and fitting. So I thought about just getting them both just to see, because these ended up being like 70 some dollars, I think. But if it works, then I figured it's worth it, you know. Okay, so there's that. It's snugged up. And then our low pressure must be this one right here. Yeah, because that comes off the compressor. So yeah, down here, let's get the camera moved. And then we've got this one, goes down there, and it looks like there's already a stud sticking off it. So we'll just slip that on and put the nut back on. Here, can you guys see right down here? You can't. I think you can see now. So crack this little guy loose. It's nice working on a car that's not all rusty. Sometimes AC lines can be kind of a pisser even if the car isn't rusty, because boy, the aluminum really likes to corrode. So we'll just leave this line off. The gasket came off with it, so we'll leave that right on the line that we don't need. Looks nice and clean down there, so we don't even really have to worry about cleaning the junk off. We'll stick this baby in. I think now it's just a matter of hooking up the AC machine. We're going to draw it under a vacuum and let that go at it for a little while. I don't know how long the system's been broken, but we'll draw a vacuum on it for probably 10 minutes or so, and then we will find, it should have a spec here. Yeah, it has a spec for front AC only, so 0.726 kilograms or 1.6 pounds. Front AC only, and that should be pretty accurate on this. So that's what the charge we're going to start with, and we'll check the AC performance, see how that functions, and then take it from there. So we'll leave it at that, folks. The only thing I have to do now, I'm going to get some Big Blue, some leak detector. I'm going out there, I'm going to spray these things down. We're going to check to make sure that we don't have any leaks, or at least any big leaks. I can't really use our gas sniffer because those two open lines that we have sitting there open, obviously there's some traces of refrigerant in it, and you know, the gas detector would just go bonkers. So that's why I'm going to do it this way, and we'll give her back to the guy, and that's that. Hope for the best. And if you guys are doing this yourself at home, take it into a shop after you put your kit on, assuming it's already evacuated itself into the atmosphere. Put the kit on, take it to a shop, have them put it under a vacuum, or rent the equipment that you can do it yourself. You know, vacuum out the system, get the moisture out of it, and then just put a proper charge on it, and you should be good to go. And the other thing you should be good to go is good to go into that comment section. The questions, the concerns, the Insty, the Facebook. You guys know where to find me. Just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.